Hello and welcome back. In this session we're going to talk about leads. So leads are simply prospects who don't exist in your org as an account or a contact yet. When a lead is qualified and there's a genuine selling opportunity, then you can convert the lead, and when you do so, a couple of things happen. First of all, an account and a contact are always created, and then you have the option of creating an opportunity. A really useful feature of leads is the path component, which displays a visual representation of the status that a lead is at. It's usually reflective of the lead process, and it can contain key fields and guidance for users. You can also create lead queues, and these act as holding areas while the leads are awaited for someone to take ownership. You can assign leads to queues or users through assignment rules. And assignment rules just evaluate a record based on a criteria that you set, and if it matches, then the record is assigned to a queue or a user. So an example of this would be if you had a lead queue for web inquiries. You could create an assignment rule so that any lead which was a web inquiry would then be assigned to the queue, and then users could take ownership of that lead. Now it's important to note that users can only access queues that they've been granted access to, and queues appear under the list views. But now let's head into Salesforce and take a look at a lead. If we open the lead tab, we'll see a list view of all our leads. Now, as we mentioned before, we can open up list views and see any queues here. Users can only access queues that they've been added to, and leads are assigned to queues by assignment rules. Now, we've covered most of this in the navigation section, but let's have a quick recap of what we can see here. We have the highlight panel, which shows any fields that are set by the compact layout for an object. It's a great place to get a quick overview of a lead. We also have the object-specific quick actions in the top right of the highlight panel, and we're going to talk about these in more detail later on. We then have the path, which shows the lead stage and the lead process, and then we have the activity component, and this is where we can see any past or future activity for the lead. It's a really nice and easy visual way to see the activity. We then have the details of the lead. We have the chatter component, which is a bit like Twitter for Salesforce, and it allows for collaboration between users. We also have the news tab, and this can be used to display news for that lead. We then have the duplicate component, which will show any potential lead duplicates, and then we have the related list that show any related records as well. So let's convert this lead so we can see the process. When we convert a lead, we always create an account and a contact, and we also have the option to create an opportunity or not. If there are any potential duplicates, then they will be shown here on the right hand side, and we can choose to use them rather than creating new records. We can also choose who is going to be the opportunity owner. So let's convert this lead and see what happens. So as you can see, we now have an account, a contact, and an opportunity. So let's have a quick recap about leads before we move on to accounts. Leads are prospects who don't exist in your org as an account or contact yet. Leads are converted when there's a genuine selling opportunity. We can see the path, which shows the lead status and the lead process. Leads are converted when there's a genuine selling opportunity, and when a lead is converted, an account is created, a contact is created, and we also have the option to create an opportunity. We can assign leads to lead queues using lead assignment rules, and then they just sit there waiting for someone to take ownership of them.